No one knows what the heck it is. So here's the thing. Okay, hey guys, I'm back. And today we are doing sweaty armpits and pet peeves part 2 because I'm really good at being irritated about stuff. I want to jump right into it, but before we do, go ahead and turn on my post notifications and go ahead and subscribe, okay? We finally did hit 100 subscribers, so after I filmed my video yesterday, which is the video that I'm posting, oh, this is so confusing. Oh yeah, so the video that I posted on Wednesday, I filmed it on Monday, but I found out that after I had filmed on Monday that we hit 100 subscribers. I hope that makes sense. And let's go ahead and get started. I have 10. So my first pet peeve is canker sores. Okay, so this is actually kind of fresh because this just happened. I eat a lot of snacks, okay? I eat a lot of food. I just eat. Like that's my life. That's who I am, okay? That's my identity. Usually I know when I scratch something inside my mouth. Like you get a canker sore if you get a scratch or some kind of like destruction in your mouth. But I don't remember this happening, and like I was feeling this like loose skin, and then I like put my tongue down there and it was sore. I didn't think that it was gonna turn into a canker sore, even though like that's what happens. Y'all, I had the worst one of life. It had to have been like from the base of my nail to the tip, and it was like long and skinny, and it was right on the crack right here. I couldn't eat. The position that it was in, I couldn't eat. And like, I love a late night snack. Like I could not, my late night snacks weren't hitting the same. My what I eat in a day video, I talked about it because I was trying to eat. I'm gonna film a what I eat in the day video when I have the canker sore, of course. I didn't expect to start sweating this soon. They burn and sting in every single thing you do. I'd rather have like a gash on my leg than have a canker sore in my mouth. Pet peeve number 2, when you lose the remote control. And this is gonna sound so dramatic, but I don't care, like I'm a dramatic person. Y'all know that feeling when you're in the bed and you start going like this because the remote is gone. And it's so frustrating because like, it'll happen to me, and maybe I am being dramatic, okay? But I have to sleep with the TV on. I just need like a sound, or else my brain is gonna do this thing and then I'm not gonna be able to go to bed. So I'll wake up in the middle of the night and Netflix stops playing after it's played 3 shows, and it asks you if you wanna keep watching, which by the way is ridiculous. Like don't ever ask me that. Of course I wanna keep watching. I'm never gonna say no. I'm waking up out of my sleep, because I wake up multiple times during the night anyway, but I'm waking up, I hear that there's nothing going on, Netflix is gone. Now I'm trying to search for the remote, and now I'm waking up more because I have to search for a remote. Like I'm waking up even more than I had to than if the remote was just right there. You know, there are worse things, but that is just that's up there for me. I don't think I can handle that. That's like really annoying. Okay, my third pet peeve is having an ailment that you don't understand. Y'all, I recently had, like the tip of my nose was sore. I'm gonna explain this because I feel like it doesn't make any sense. But one night I was like touching my nose for whatever. I don't know, maybe I was scratching it, I don't know. And I'm like, I felt that it was sore, and I'm like, but like, is it? And I keep touching it. And even now still, if I go like this, I feel like deep down, I can feel it. It felt like needles. So if I would go like this, if I would like push it even just a little bit, is it back? Okay, no. I would push it just a little bit and it would feel like 5 needles are like stabbing inside. And I didn't know what the heck it was. So the next day I woke up and it was worse. And I think, as a matter of fact, I think the minute I started feeling it, I looked it up. And here's the scary part. No one knows what the heck it is. I go on this one website and like a lot of people are talking about it, and they're like,
you know, one day it started and like, I just don't know what it is. It feels like needles, blah, blah, blah.
And it was some kind of site where like doctors respond, but the doctors didn't know, y'all. And there were some people in there that was like, yeah, it went away within like a week, but then it like came back. So now I'm afraid that it's gonna just come back. Is my eye twitching? Yep, I hope y'all can see it. But I don't understand it. I still don't know what it is, and that's the most annoying thing in life, because how do I prevent it? Also, like, what does it mean? Like, that bothers me, the fact that we don't know what that means. That makes me really mad. But moving on, my 4th pet peeve is when people make it hard to defend them. So I'm like, I took a personality test, like, no, I'm not gonna get into that. I'm naturally an advocate, okay? I naturally wanna defend people because I feel like, you know, especially when somebody's attacking someone and that person isn't in the wrong, or like, even if I understand people's motives and what they do sometimes. I'm a really empathetic person, so sometimes I just like get it and it makes me want to defend people. So when people make it hard for me to defend them, it gets on my nerves, and I'll give you an example. So like I said in my last video, I'm watching like reruns of Vanderpump Rules. So if you ever watch Vanderpump Rules, you know that like this boy named Tom and this girl named Kristen were dating in the beginning. Somebody told her that her boyfriend had cheated with one of the girls that they work with at the restaurant. He kept denying it. Both of them denied it, which I'm gonna get into that in a second. It was driving Kristen crazy. We find out that it's true, but then we find out that Kristen cheated on Tom with Tom's best friend. And I'm like, Kristen, see, now I can't even defend you. And I wanted to feel so bad for you because they lied to you the whole time and you ended up being right. And now I can't even defend you because now look what you've done. Your stuff should be valid. It should be, but nobody's gonna see it that way. So this is actually perfect. This goes into number 5. People who gaslight / lie. This actually ties in perfectly with that story. I cannot stand for people to gaslight somebody else and the other person is right about what they're like getting upset about. There was like 5 episodes straight where she kept asking about it. They kept telling her no. And not only did they tell her no, but they made her feel bad about it. And it turned out to be true. That couple broke up. He ends up dating the girl that he cheated on her with. She had every right to be suspicious of y'all. You tried to make her feel crazy about it and you end up dating the girl. You end up dating the very girl that she was worried about. And what's funny is I'm talking about this like I have personal experience with it. I don't, but this, like, I get really invested in stuff like this. And it's like, you can't act like she was the crazy one when you ended up dating the very girl that she was worried about. That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, number 6 is attention seeking. People who just like need attention, it really bothers me. And maybe it's because I like to be left alone. Let me not like invalidate like people who, you know, weren't given attention when they grew up and now they need it. Okay, but like, don't try to get me to give you my attention because then I won't. I'll recognize it so fast and then I won't, which leads into my 7th pet peeve, which is fishing for compliments. Attention seekers, they are the CEO of fishing for compliments. Don't try to bait me. I don't like being baited and I'll never take it. I will never take the bait. I'm not talking about anybody in specific, but like, let's say like you're in a dance class and like somebody could be like,
oh my gosh, like I did so bad on that combination. I did so bad.
I'm not gonna tell you that you did good because I know you want me to. I think that's manipulative and it makes me really upset. They'll say that after they just went like full out and like did the combination really well, but now I'm not gonna tell you. Maybe I would have told you if you didn't try to get me to do it. And I don't like the idea that you think you can trick me. You think I'm a fool. I'll divert the conversation. If you wanna say,
oh, I did so bad on that combination, like I just did so bad,
I'll be like,
yeah, the combination is hard.
I'm not gonna be like,
oh my gosh, don't worry about that.
No. Next pet peeve, I stopped sweating. It's still a little bit damp. Number 8, okay, and this one makes me so mad, and I think because like recently I've been like seeing it a lot. TV shows that make teens like spineless, as if they have no backbone, as if anybody can make them do anything. You might want to show the realities of peer pressure. Teen peer pressure. But like, I've had enough. I've had enough of that. That is not how all teens are. There are a lot of teens that are like not just gonna give in this stuff. For example, I was watching this TV show and this girl went to this party and she was like a photographer, so she had her camera. She was already nervous and didn't want to be there, you could tell. So they could have had her say, no, I don't want to be there. And then you might say, oh, well, then we won't have a show. Yes, we can. Be more creative. Give her a different scene. She gets in, the guy's like, everybody put their phones in the bucket. We can't have any proof. And then he takes her camera. He's like, camera 2. And she's like this, oh, girl, every teen is not like so easily pushed around like that. Like, I would love to see one day where we have a teen in a show where somebody tries to take her camera and she's like, no, are you kidding? Because that's realistic. And then they do the typical, they give her alcohol and they're like, take a drink. And she says no at first. How about we have a lesson in consent? Because consent applies to everything. She said no when they offered it to her again. In real life, yeah, some people might take the drink, but some of us might not. I'm over that, that's annoying. Find something new, find a new situation, be creative. Writers, don't come for me, please. Number 9, people who don't use their blinker or cut you off. Don't make me feel unstable on the road. We all have to be here. Let's make it safe. First of all, it's always the people who are like speed demoning around because apparently they gotta be somewhere more urgent than the rest of us have to. And I'm a proponent for like, if I'm not gonna go fast, I'll stay myself in the right lane, okay? I'm not gonna try to be in a left lane when I'm trying to like move a little bit slower. But like, don't quick move in front of me. Now I'm sweating again. Finally, we have number 10, which is people who try and sit with you when you want it to be alone. So here's the thing. I get it that, oh, I have to sneeze. So, you know, I get that people want to be nice. You know, I get that you see somebody sitting alone and you assume that they're lonely. Stop making that assumption. If I'm by myself, 10 times out of 10, I put myself there by myself on purpose. I'm very clear on what I want. So if I want to be with people, you better believe I'm gonna be around people. If I'm alone, it's voluntary. The kind of person I am, certain things I'd rather enjoy by myself, okay? Also, like, I have this thing about, there are some meals I can't eat around people because they will mess it up for me. Like, some meals I can't eat while people wanna have conversation or talk because I wanna indulge in the food. So go sit down and leave me alone. That is all my pet peeves. I'm glad that you guys, you know, want to watch me be irritated. I don't know, maybe y'all don't. Maybe y'all don't want to watch it. Maybe y'all click off in the first 10 seconds. Please don't keep clicking off because I really want y'all to be here. But go ahead and like this video if you want to, share this video if you want to, subscribe to me if you want to, comment things that you would like to see for fun, for not fun. And y'all, like, for real, comment things that you would like to see. I have video ideas, but I want to do what you guys want. I want to make sure I'm creating content that you guys like. I put out new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. This video will be put out, I'm so bad at this. I have a Monday video, I have a Tuesday. This video I think is gonna be put out on Friday. Yeah, Friday. So I'll see you guys on Monday. Bye.